He's giving it a 4. So we have a 5, we have a 4.
Not a good movie.
If you take out the Deadpool that they put in it, I actually liked the movie. So I will give it a 6.5. Yeah.
Even with the effects of watching Wolverine and Sabretooth run at each other.
It was an interesting take.
And what the fuck?
It was an interesting take.
And why the fuck did Gambit have nothing more than a 2-minute cameo? The hell was that?
Yeah, that did not
I didn't like
do
the
Gambit
Gambit.
justice.
I didn't like the
What?
Gambit.
That dude was cool as hell.
No, the Gambit was cool. He just wasn't there. And
wasn't
why?
the Gambit.
Somebody tell me why. Why did Stryker know, absolutely know, that an adamantium bullet would erase Wolverine's memories?
Yeah.
Why didn't he think it would just kill him? But if that's it,
You know what I want to know? Where did that bullet go? Because I don't remember seeing it go all the way through his head.
He just went in.
He just walked
It's
around
just
with his shit
lodged in his
there.
brain, it's the mind-erasing bullet, y'all. It's the mind-erasing bullet.
All right, so 5, 4, 6.5.
Actually, an arrow to raise
Mikey.
An arrow.
Mikey gives it a 5.
And I think it was somewhat incorrect.
Overall, X-Men Origins, horrible movie.
Terrible. Don't ever.
Green
Well,
Lantern.
watch it at your own.
Green Lantern is worse
What?
than X-Men Origins.
I would watch Origins over Lantern.
You would watch Origins with Barakapool
over, yeah, Barack.
over
Green
Lantern.
Lantern. Both of them starring Ryan Reynolds, but I preferred him in the other one, in Origins. For the 5 minutes he was
the
actually...
5 minutes that he was Wade. Okay.
The 5 minutes he was Wade before the...
You can come in now. All the bad guys are dead. Alright, third movie. Green Lantern. Pretty sure we all know where this is going. Rating, go.
I give it a 2.
2. What?
I didn't like it.
That's
I'm sorry.
harsh.
It was
If Ryan
I
Reynolds
like
could
Ryan.
see you now.
I like Ryan
Like I
Reynolds.
said, I couldn't
He's National
honestly.
Treasure.
Just like when I was watching Avatar: The Last Airbender, I could not separate the
It's
Green
just-
Lantern
it's just
movie
like- it's just
from
like
its
Airbender.
source material in my head. I just couldn't do it, and so I hated it.
Okay, so
It's a 3.
rating.
It's a 3.
A 3.
for me.
I'm gonna give it a 4 because it was pretty freaking bad.
Oh god.
Four.
terrible.
Mikey. Mikey gives it a 4. So we got 2 4s, a 2, and a 3. Now then, moving on to another movie. Let's pick another superhero movie that came out quite recently because we don't want to go too far back. Let's talk about the Christopher Nolan Batman. Because I know that you're a fan of these movies. Mikey likes them a little bit too.
I'm technically a sidekick.
Shut up, Tim. But I cannot stand throat cancer Batman.
I can't handle that.
And he fought like a frickin' fag.
He brawled. He's
Look,
not
all
a-
right,
supposed
all right,
to
let
know.
me
Hang on,
propose
hang
He's
this.
trained in every
hang on.
form of crime.
He's supposed to know every form of martial
I
arts.
completely
in
understand
the
that. I
world.
read the
Known to
comic.
man, and he
And he
the
did not
comics.
use them.
he just swings violently.
Let me put it like this: if you were to take out the throat cancer and you took out the spare martial arts scenes, there really aren't a lot of them at all in the Batman
Yeah,
movies.
it's
Yeah,
not
the
really.
goggle thing.
You
with
know,
the sonar.
now if you would take
What?
those things,
Sonar thing to his eyelids for some reason.
That's like way later.
I
yeah,
know,
let's
still-
nitpick. That'll be a
still-
nitpick, okay? No, but if you were to take those 2 things out, what do you think of the structure of the movies?
The structure
Do you
of the
think that
movie.
they're good paced movies? That they're, the set
Do I
pieces
think
are
they're
nice
good
looking?
paced? Dude, I had to piss like 6 times watching one movie.
Oh, that's true. They are a little long.
It was. I thought I was watching Titanic.
No, the Titanic is much
You
longer.
got the 2 VHS set of Titanic.
I have
Seriously,
the
if
2
VHS was
set.
still a thing, right?
It'd be 2.
The Dark Knight would have taken up like 7 of them.
Jesus Christ, when I played Final Fantasy.
Okay, look, I'll give it to you that The Dark Knight is a bit long-winded. However, I like the build-up. I like the way they did Two-Face. And
I didn't
I
like
love the
the
Joker.
I liked how they did
call me a
Two-Face.
bandwagon
I
guy.
don't- yeah,
I don't know, but I
Robin-
love the Joker.
I didn't
I don't
the
like how
Robin.
they made Robin's name Robin.
Yeah, he was never one of the, he's not even one of the real Robins. He's just some guy. He's like, oh, you should use your real name, Robin.
Yeah, None of the Robin's names were actually.
Yeah, but
Dick-
I don't think
it
that was
Dick,
meant
Jason,
to be.
Tim, and,
See, I don't think that
David
was meant to
and Sebastian.
be that he would lead. I don't know if it's meant to be he would lead into being the next Robin.
Dude,
or
he
anything.
discovered the Batcave.
They were supposed
He
to make
figured
him a
out who
Nightwing.
Batman was. He
That's
was
right.
totally going to be Robin.
Hell,
Which
no.
actually isn't accurate because Tim is the one who discovered Batman's identity,
Yeah, Tim.
not Dick.
Okay.
But it doesn't matter because apparently we don't know
He
which one
actually
they're talking about
discovered
Yeah,
anyway.
right, now, what do you mean
discovered Stick,
discovered? In The Dark Knight Rises, fucking Bruce told him.
Tim is the only one
Only
who
Robin to
figured
ever-
it out on his own.
Batman
Yeah, I
and
know.
Dick's identity due to Dick doing a move from the acrobatics.
Yeah.
That he saw when he was at the thing when his parents died.
Flying Graces.
Right.
Those guys.
The point
Which,
is,
ironically, Jason was one too.
the
but
point
not
is,
Grayson.
I
He was an
honestly
acrobat
like the
originally.
movies. I mean,
I will watch them because I love Batman. I'm a huge Batman fan.
Batman Begins.
Spider-Man is better though, but I'm a huge
not saying
Batman
it's not.
fan.
I'm
Uh,
not
we're
a okay.
We're not debating.
I'm not a huge. I wasn't a huge Batman fan, but lately I've been reading his stories. And I've gotten a good.
For those of you who didn't know, and for those of you who are so stuck on Batman's ideals, Here's a fun fact. In the early comics, Batman killed like 9 people in one comic.
He even used a gun a few times.
He did.
He let people get clotheslined off a moving train.
That was actually
Dick move,
funny.
man. Dick move, Bats.
And he slept with
Strangled a dude. Granted, he was mentally retarded and kind of bulky, but
that makes it even worse by today's standards.
yeah.
He
It
did
was the
share a bed with Dick
50s,
Grayson.
people.
He did share a bed with Dick Grayson.
His quote was "Quiet or Papa Spank."
Oh God! And Catwoman wore a cat head.
Catwoman did wear a cat head.
That was weird.
So those are some fun facts for the original Batman. For those of you who think that he is so flawless and amazing, I'm not going to say he's not amazing because I do love Batman. But
He's unrealistic.
Now-
there are flaws.
If we do take out the extremely loved, some say overhyped Dark Knight movie, I liked it. But and you just consider the first Batman movie that was the official revamping of the Batman
Begins.
movies.
Batman
Batman
Begins.
Begins.
Is that the one with?
What?
Ra's al Ghul, the one with Qui-Gon Jinn, that guy.
Okay.
Yeah, the Liam Neeson, or other words, Chuck Norris's replacement.
Yeah.
Liam Neeson's a boss.
Yeah, Liam Neeson's way better.
I'm not gonna lie.
The point is,
what's up?
I'm okay. No, the point is, the Batman Begins movie, as a revamping of a franchise, I think it did it incredibly well. I loved it. I thought it was a lot
I
of
will agree
mystery.
with you because every other Batman movie that I've ever seen has pretty much sucked.
Plastic lips.
Plastic lips.
Plastic lips.
Nipple suit.
He had
Nipple
the bat
suit.
credit card.
Bat card. What the fuck was a bat
Bat
card?
card.
I never leave the cave without it.
Bat
When are you going to
card.
swipe that, Batman?
Does he have a bat
You going to go down
bank?
to the general store, put some gas in there?
Wait, he has a bat bank.
No, I'm just
Oh.
making up shit.
He doesn't
Okay.
need a bat bank. What he needs
I'm
is
not gonna lie.
what he
I
needs is a
did
bat
have-
insane asylum that's not Arkham. That's what he needs.
But of
There
every
are
Batman
arguments
movie-
that Batman should belong in Arkham with all the other psychos.
Not because he's psychotic, but to be a guard. So
I
the
don't-
Joker
no,
doesn't
no,
just
I can see
take
him.
No,
over.
dude, there are like
I can see
arguments
him.
that Batman should be in there because
I
he's a
think
little
he's
bit
nuts.
gone in the head.
He's a little bit gone.
I suppose
Dude,
that's true.
who dresses up as a bat preying on the fear of criminals?
And then hires little boys to live in a cave with him and fight crime in tights.
Hey, he just felt bad for him because his parents died in front of him. It just reminded him of his own childhood.
We're
Please,
gonna
can't tell
leave
me
this
then.
as an open-ended question
He stews
for
too much on the parents.
the
He
few of
stews
you who
way
happen
too
to
much
be
on the
viewing this
parents.
video.
Yeah, it's like 30 years later. I don't know why he's still sad.
But
Anyway,
okay, out of
do
all
you
of the
think
Batman-
it's strange for a grown man
to still
who can lift 1,000 pounds? By the way, he's no pushover. He's a beefy guy. Do you think it's strange for a large, rather strong man to employ 12-year-old scrawny children?
Dick was 10. No, Tim was 10 at 10 when you get.
Then again, you could also
The general
counter argue.
age is around.
You
12
can
years.
counter argue that
Even
when
adopt
you
one.
teach someone something from a childlike state and they grow up into it, they become better at like piano players. So if you
Yeah,
picked up, let's say if you picked up Dick Grayson when he was, I don't know, 21, what do you think he would be still? You think he would have turned into Nightwing?
I don't know.
I don't think he'd be as good at crime fighting as he was if he hadn't started at such a young age.
Okay, that might be true, but still, the fact that
He's
Batman's
pretty
like
ripped.
30 and picking up like kids is
Yeah,
strange.
but don't necessarily
If
think
it
of it as
wasn't the
picking up kids.
Batmobile, it would be just as ominous as a dude strolling up in an old ice cream van saying, "Hey, kids, you want to
Let's
get my
freak your
van?"
out.
That's true, but he
Yeah.
completely and legally adopted
They only adopted
Dick Grayson.
Dick.
He
That's him.
completely and legally adopted Dick Grayson when he saw his parents die. He said, "What can I do for that
Yeah,
child?" And imagine if he wasn't Batman,
Yeah.
it would essentially be the same thing. He